Let's go. What food here? Save here. And we can start. First encounter of the day. Alright, Jizzy. Let's go to here. Keep going. Alright, so you just started. Or 344 each device. Hold on. Alright. Keep it up, keep it up. Best of luck. I mean, on both of the islands. By the way, is Articuno something that you wanna get back on soon, or I mean, it's gonna be on hold for a while, even after you completed Chimchar and Charmander? Or I mean, your plan is to go like right into it after them? Also, are the other birds also part of the plan? Alright. Who knows, maybe that by the time you get back to the birds, I also am on the birds. I really don't know when I'll be on them though. Makes sense, makes sense. Is Articuno the one you like the most between the three? I also am, when it comes to the regular one. I mean, regular bird, Zapdos, shiny bird, Moltres, for me. Yeah, it would be very interesting actually. It would be very cool. I see, we agree. Very good. I think that Moltres is a tier as shiny, like... it is broken. One of the most clean shinies I've ever seen. 07. Dialga check. Today we will see 42 on Cresselia, most likely 25 on Mask, and 45 on Dialga 100%. But I mean, no, like all the ones that I just listed are 100%. Sorry, I was muted. Bella Sara, how are you doing? Yeah. How was the match in the end? 10. Let's go. Have fun. A little bit of fresh air. $11. There we go. So this means you didn't find any random shiny while you're training. That's unfortunate. But I mean, this is all shiny luck that you are reserving to Trico. Two majestic shinies, by the way. Very good. Did you have any female in the team? So the third gym was free. But I mean, with a new trained squad. I mean, full squad too. I mean, must have been free. In general. Is your Ampharos a female? I don't remember if my Mareep was female or not actually, but I would way more prefer like a female Ampharos actually, because it is pink. Alright. That's a good trick actually. I never had that problem. Yeah, but that might be helpful for sure. Oh, that one is a win condition. I'm sorry. By the way, that's unfortunate. It doesn't have any special move. But I mean, like, is it the nature that you wanted? Because I honestly don't know when it comes to these statistics for in Mega, so I don't know if like a nature that increases the special attack is the one for it or not. But no, it actually knows Air Slash, as far as I remember, so yeah, it should be it. That was plus speed minus special defense. (16) defense, right. By the way, yeah, nice. By the way, now that I think about it, I don't know if you already are up to the 4th gym, so I don't know if you already triggered the dogs or not, but remember that you can actually back up the file if you want to and keep the dogs. 40 seconds. Bro. Did you get what I said, or it was still during the advertisement? Because I mean, I repeat it. All right. (18) Encounter. 19. $20. Smart move. Did you try and see if it could learn any ice move with the? I mean, from the NPC that learns the move. But sometimes they do. Even like ice shard or stuff like that. Stuff like that. Sorry. $21. Bella Luca. Bro. We are stacked. Not really too much to say. But I mean, we got 12 thoughts. Next step, the odds. We're proceeding. In the end, it is only March. We're plenty of months. Poor my boy. Getting bullied from everyone. By the way, Sudowoodo would have definitely been one of my episodes for the Cresselia Arc, if only it was in Dialga and Soulsilver. Because like it is not really comfortable for me to hunt for it in Dialga and Soulsilver actually. Because I mean I only got 2 and 2 and 2 Soulsilvers are stacked here, so I don't wanna be like injecting the file every time, etc. But if only that one was on Platinum, I would have gone for it. But I mean, I will go for it in the end. Just not during the Cresselia Arc, most likely. Ballading. Good evening. Let's go. Time to get this word. Today I'll do my best to try and get to more than 100 encounters, even if it will be tough. But we won 22 hours. 23. Already? Let's go. Nice. I mean, the mounting helps for sure, but still. A face gotta be close. 24. At which level it evolves? $24? $25? Will it be the carrier for the A4 badge? $25. I wish. A while ago. Easy trick. $26. Alright. I thought you were only hunting for on age. I was about to mispronounce it again. I had nightmares after you told me about it. I just can't read. Anyway, bro, JL, something gotta shine. I mean, like, as always, by putting together all the devices in which we're hunting from, like, they are many, actually. Like, something gotta shine. At some point. $27. Do you wanna egg edge it? Yeah. I've been checking Dialga. I check it in the overworld because I think it is cooler to do it this way. I've never seen it being done. I think it is very cool actually. Basically, what I do is that I join the party, I switch the placement of Dialga and Arceus, and then I just take a step to the right. Encounters are going pretty smooth actually. Got 28 in 40 minutes. Not even, cause like, no, like 38 minutes, cause like I always waste the first 2 minutes because I have to set up a couple of things. So encounters are going pretty good actually. Very good. Yep. As you can see from Arceus, like little flex. $29. Yeah. Why not? I mean, and what would you do about it? Like, would you start from 10Ks and count those encounters as, like, how would you do that? Because I guess if you're going for the static one, you won't be back to the roaming one. But it, I mean, at the same time, it would be a bit of a waste counting those encounters as regular encounters, actually. I agree. I agree. Can you remind me how many encounters you were doing per hour for Larias? Palkia S. All the Sinjoh creation trio, so no Arceus. So Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina, tier S. And Dialga S+, in my honest opinion. But probably also the other two, I don't know actually. But for sure, tier S. For sure. I still think that Dialga is better than the other two, but I don't know if it is better than them and all of them belong to tier S+, or if it is better than them and that one is the only one that goes to tier S+, but I don't think so in the end. I would definitely set all of them 3 there, actually, as it is right now. Alright. I do. I mean, in the end, like, I don't know if you will ever want to be back on that roamer, but in the end, that one it kinda is the average of encounters for all these single roamers that you can go for. So, like, no birds and no dogs. So, whenever you'll be starting another round, I mean, another roamer round that isn't Larios or Rarias, you can actually count them, in my honest opinion. In the end, the encounters are the same, basically. I mean, just try and find a way not to waste those encounters, that's what I mean. I mean, at least it is cute. But yeah, I understand it wouldn't be the best thing to face on. $31. You're calling Esper. I'm calling the target. I'm calling this world. At first I was like centered, but now I'm confident for Ring. In the end the effort gets paid off, so... Let's go. By the way, almost 25 on Mask. Hi Diago. Good evening. That's a good question, actually. Someone soft resetted over Ring and maybe go back to the starting profile picture. I also think that Outdash is a solid shiny. In 3D Sprite, but I mean everything in 3D Sprite looks worse than it just looking in 2D. But still. It's a great shiny, like I wouldn't dislike finding one in Gen 4. In Gen 3, to me, like every Pokemon in whatever color could be looking great in Gen 4. Anyway. But I see myself finding an odd dish. Like, bro, 100%. One day that I will be looking for the Diables again. I'm 100% finding a shiny. 100%. I've already done too many encounters without a shiny in that place. $33. I mean, on edge would be a very good looking profile picture. Even if I would actually, I don't know if you wanna make it evolve or I don't know what you wanna do with it, but I would set Doublade as a profile picture. So if you don't wanna evolve it, like just like save, then evolve it with some rare candies, take the picture. Bro, like Doublade looks just better in my honest opinion. But I mean, these are my tastes. How do I rate Shiny Alakazam? Let me take another look to it. Just because, I mean, we got it here. I think that the color combination isn't great. So I would say tier B. They're weight 25 on mask. Honestly, like apart from the color combination, I think also the pink that they decided to go for like isn't, I mean, just doesn't follow another of the features that I think to when it comes to judging the shinies, that is color making sense with something that is, I mean, that works around the shiny, alright, around the Pokemon. So like that one is a psychic type. I know that psychic is like pink in Pokemon, so like it kind of makes sense. But I mean, when I think about like psychic and stuff like that, I think more about purple than just as Cresselia, for example. And considering that already pink doesn't look really great with yellow, because I mean, because of like how the color works, a purple would already have been way better in my honest opinion. You feel very good not doing the eggs. State of mind. Let's go. Mayday. Dialga check. Real. 36. Hold on, I know the second place. By the way, sometimes I'm muting the mic by mistake because like I'm using the button that is like close to to the buttons that I actually press. But I don't know why today I'm clicking so much actually, because it has always been that freaking button actually. I mean, I'm trying to understand like since when I was muted actually, but anyway. That intro looks very good actually. So I don't know, I should check them again actually, especially Kadabra. Considering that, I mean, like I have him like in front of me right, not in front of me, but I have in my mind Abra because I found it. Kadabra is the same, but I wanna make sure that if something changes. Oh, actually, more than Abra, of course. But in general, give me a sec. No, yeah. I prefer Alakazam actually. 38. Like I'm generally okay with shinies that actually barely change, but those ones aren't the case. Don't worry, JZ, don't worry. I'm here just to show you all of them. This is my quest, unironically. Sorry, Skit. The Masquerain I'm going for is one of them. Even if it got found in Argon and Soulsilver in the Safari Zone, but it is a free hunt in that place, so it doesn't count. I mean, it is not platinum. But there are many I got in my list, so you will not get bored. And I mean, if Cresselia happens to shine decently fast, I'll be already on one of them. There is a shiny I never got found live in Jump 4 in general, like overall. 39. And it's very rare actually. DL. Let's go. I gotta find out a way for you to find a shiny Rayquaza right now, so that you're spending like 200. Or even more, I don't know like the price of that card right now. I never knew the price, I only know that it is pricey actually. If we're talking about the shiny, I mean 40. So 40 encounters in 58 minutes, pretty good. No, 39 because I started from 01. By the way, Dugtrio is such a cool Pokemon. I've never used it, but my love for it grew in time. I mean, in the years. Go for it. $41. Let me check. Oh, alright. Is it pricey? I mean, isn't this one the main card of a set? I mean, I remember this card was like on the box, wasn't it? I mean, I still wouldn't throw it. Alright, then the box that I was thinking about is another one, I guess. Or that one is also on the box of that pack too. I don't know. Anyway. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Trust the process. Trust me. Also, hot take. Squirrel is overrated in the shiny form. By the way, I will forever love the nickname that I gave to my squirrel back then. James. Just because it is the number 007 in the Pokédex. And then I will have to evolve it actually, so it will be the number 009. It will not be working anymore. Or anyway. $43. Yeah, the nickname was hard. What is my bottle? Should have been here. Oh, here. Alright. You were still building it top 5. That's why you disappeared. I mean, the top 5. Not the top 5, but the top. Good choice. Go for it. By the way, I mean, I found this squirrel. Bro, I can't speak. Bro, what is happening these days? I found that squirrel live back then, and I also made like the sunglasses appear on the on the Pokemon when I found it, when I was talking about the nickname. Anyway. So Sceptile, Metagross, Suicune, Rayquaza, Vespiquen is a great shiny, I agree. Spiritomb, Cresselia, Ember, Gigalith, Scolipede, Axorus, Golurk, and Kyurem. Solid. Bro, he just didn't list Yanmega because, I mean, it is like, I mean, mandatory, you know, like you don't even need to list it, yeah. You know, that's why. By the way, in my honest opinion, Yanmega shares the same problem as Alakazam. Two colors too similar put together. But at least the colors that Yanmega is colored with are good. Actually, like purple and blue. At least. I don't know if I counted twice. By the way, when I was a child, I was a fan of yellow. Now I'm not anymore. Yama is far ahead as a shiny compared to Yanmega. Even if I prefer Yanmega when it comes to the Pokemon. But I mean, we're judging the shiny, so... Free encounter? Easy. 46. Come on, we can get more than 100 today. Yeah, let me check. Nice. Nice. Bro, Snorlax looks very good actually. I want one. And by the way, I decided to approach the Munchlax exploit in my Platinums in the following way. Because of the fact that in the end, like, if I have it, I mean, if I want to make it be part of my plans, at some point I gotta find it it wouldn't be worth it for me to be going for the One on every single tree of every file every time. So because of the fact that I don't want to find just one Munchlax and inject the file in all the other cartridges, what I will do is that I will check the secret ID of my files, and I will be regularly spreading the One on those trees on stream whenever I will be hosting one of those streams in which I set up games. And we will be daily checking the Munchlax, and if they should be, the Pokemons on the trees should be refreshing every 8 hours. I mean, like every 8 hours I can check, and then I can drop the One again. I will still be doing it once per day, and I will be checking it once per stream every time. So let's see. I will try and find the Munchlax singularly. It will be fun. And also I will be counting the encounters that I do, because those ones will be part of the Hound. So yeah, I mean, as I did for Phoebus in the end. By the way, all of this just because like I really wanna include the entire journey, so also finding the regular Munchlax on stream. Because if I had to drop the One everywhere on all the trees without checking the secret ID, I would have to do it off stream. And I mean, I can do it on stream, so why would I do that? Oh, and also about Munchlax, the options are two. That I start checking them when I host my first ever stream in which I set up games. That could be in a while actually, because right now that I'm on Cresselia, I don't want to waste time actually, considering that I don't really have to set up anything but Munchlax, because I'd like to do it. What I was thinking about doing as a potential option is to build already the layout for Munchlax and start looking for Munchlax right after the stream for Cresselia. So once I'm done with the encounters for Cresselia, I just plug the cartridges in my devices and check the 4 trees in every game. And I will only be doing it in my Italian games. Just because it is, I find more comfortable by doing that, because the other games the other 2 platforms are already busy. But I still don't have the layout, so it is a thing for the future. Tricoline is great. Bro, Altaria is a good shiny. 50. Giratina, Sceptile, Scolipede. Scolipede is great. Kyurem and Golurk. Shiny Suicune is insane, bro. Slarskit. Dialga check. By the way, no, like the Munchlax hunt is extremely easy. Like, it's just a regular round. The point is that you gotta, I mean, commit a bit of time. Not even, like, you just gotta check every day or every 8 hours, or I mean, every time you want the trees. Once you find the 1%, the hunt is a normal hunt. If you were approaching the hound without locking the Munchlax on the tree, then it would be insane. And then you would just be looking for a 1%. That is, no, I mean, worse than that actually. Because I mean, you could do just like three encounters per day. So. $52. Of course, I joined the patch and the repo goes. Crazy. Can't believe that Thiago is unannounced right now. $53. Do you even need the rubber band for a single device? I mean, yeah, it might be like it depends on how many hands you're willing to use, basically. Like, and if you're laying down on the bed, you can definitely do it without the rubber band. But if you're like, I don't know, still on the chair at the desk, and you just want to commit a single hand, even if, I mean, you can, if you're mounting from a single device, you can literally do the reset with a single hand without using a rubber band. Just gotta switch the settings and place L as equal to A, so that you can reset by pressing start, select A and R, but it depends on the console that you're using actually. Like, the console I'm using allows me to do it like easily with one hand, because like start and select are pretty close to A and R. But like if you're hunting on a 3DS, in which like start and select are like down, I mean, I don't think I would recommend it. I mean, it might be interesting actually. I'm a fan of not being aware of what I can find. And I mean, that's also something that makes me enjoy more the journey that I'm on right now. But up to a certain point, like if I could go back when I went for the Unova starters, like I would probably, I don't know if I would actually triple out for them, or if I would like keep the journey as I did. It was cool, but I don't even know that spot it was. Looking backwards, was the bro, like I'm a bot. They're just the muscles of my hand that are moving like by themselves. And my brain realizes that there is the Pokemon in my route, but my hand still goes. It's pretty tricky to explain. Not too many actually. I mean, the ones that are part of my setup, so the ones that I use, are a 3DS XL, a new 2DS XL, 4 capture cards, and 2 SPs. The 2 SPs shouldn't even be counted, because it's just such a waste of money actually, that is just sitting there that I don't use, but I gotta keep because I need them to move the Pokemons. I mean, to move the Pokemons from Gen 3 to Gen 3. So, unfortunately, I have them. You took the crown off of Ring. He also is in love. Is in love with buying the broken consoles. $56. The deleted Shiny Goat. oh, that literally don't work, then yeah, I don't think you have contenders, I guess. $57. By the way, I'd rather drop my phone 100 times than dropping one of my consoles. I'm not talking about the capture cards, but in general, one of my consoles, like once. It just feels extremely bad, especially the noise that a console does when it just gets dropped down. Like, bro, terrible spot. And my 3DS XL, so everything, like the worst things actually, like. I don't even know since what year I have it. $2013. Yeah. Also in the end, like the phones kinda are like, I don't know, like prepared to be dropped, you know. Also it is the cover, like it is not that like every console has a cover. By the way, I rejected the option to get the Dialga. Very smart choice. You got to a point in which you are trying to destroy it and it doesn't destroy. It doesn't get destroyed. We're about to see 45 on the Dialga, by the way. Literally. $59. By the way, I just divided 4,159 by 122, 123 actually, that are the hours. And we got 34 encounters per hour, so it kinda is catching up. Because in the end, like I'm actually getting a bit more, like I'm getting 30, I would say on average 37. Probably even 38. But... I mean, like 2000 encounters ago, it was super unbalanced actually. It was saying I was getting like 30 encounters per hour. As far as I remember, stuff like that. So it is slowly increasing. 60. Yeah, I've been trying to try hard and not to fall asleep actually, so I tried to do it as actively as I could. Also, I also got better at hunting for it in general. Like the point is that the key is like going like up and down extremely fast, no matter what. Like if the Pokemon is across the map, even if you are challenging a potential fail when it comes to, I mean, the Pokemon moving from your route, of course, not a shiny fail, but like no matter what, you gotta, until the Pokemon is close your route, you gotta do it super fast, because if not, it's gonna be such a waste of time. This is a Sars kit, 100%. Didn't use the repel. Yeah. Like previously, in the end, I was kinda, I mean, not really, but almost going up and down, still like slowly, not like step by step, but it was like slower than I am right now, because I was kinda still like paying attention to the actual Roamer movement and seeing where it was going, but I couldn't care less about where it goes. Like I'm not even watching the Pokemon, like I'm watching the route in which I am and like the 4 or 5 routes that are close to it, and not the other ones, because it's a waste of time actually. You get hypnotized by the Roamer moves, you just hope for it to come to you, but it's not. I mean, that's just not the right thing in my honest opinion. Just focus on the route, go up and down super quickly until it's close. If it happens that from being across the map it goes directly into your route, you lose it 100%. Because you can have the reaction time, but up to a certain point. Because in the end, like I mean, we are doing it brainless, so I mean brainlessly. So it is not that you see like in the end it is super quick as a movement. So, but still, I mean, because like even if you fail the encounter, it's not a problem actually. Because like the majority of the times it is gonna stick around. So. Like it isn't a problem at all. Hi, good evening. How are you doing? $61. Let's go, let's go. There we go. Like, for example, right now, it was just like a coincidence that I was able to have the reaction time not to lose the encounter, because it was like pretty randomly it came to my route, but I mean, I agree. I agree. It's a great shiny. Like, fair enough. Let's see it. I like that it turns into, but is this one a new encounter for Mask, or because this was, I mean, this one was extremely close to the previous one, wasn't it? But I am just making up things in my mind right now. I don't know. No, it seems I made it up. I'm doing too many things at once right now. Alright. I like that it turns into light blue, because I mean, that one is a color that I associate to the moon, so that thing works. It also looks very good with black. Here's a great shiny, like a tier A shiny, I would say. Nothing more. 63. But at the same time, I don't think they could have done better with it, because I don't see the entire skin changing. I see these spots that they changing, and that's it. And in the way they changed it, so it is a solid choice. Solid, it works, but it is not. It is amazing that you say tier S plus shiny, in my honest opinion. But they couldn't have done better, in my honest opinion. The only potential color I could have seen it like turn into was like a very dark purple. But then the word Pokemon would have changed it, like I can't really figure out how it would look. 64. The Pokemon is nice. Pretty sad for Espeon, but does it? Yeah, notice it. Let me see. Oh yeah, you're right. It is like kinda grayish, but I mean it is the same for me. The color of the eyes changed. I didn't notice that. It is not that I mean that I've been staring this much to an Umbreon, but I didn't see that it turned from red to yellow. Fair enough. I mean, still. I mean, I still am of the mind that I was before. Oh yeah, Espeon would have been very interesting in light blue. Let me take another look to it, to the regular one. I mean, just to see what they would have changed it. Bro, it is a freaking punch in the face, the green on it. Even if I don't think it really looks this bad, like it doesn't look too bad on it. But just because it is a cool Pokemon, Because if it was a Stantler, then, I mean, the color is the same, the Pokemon is different, and we know what is the problem. The color and also the Pokemon, so, but anyway. But I mean, a double minus is a plus in math. Anyway. So Espion in light blue. And also, like, if it was in light blue, I would have liked the internal part of the earth changing. By the way, the regular Espion is extremely similar to a shiny Ampharos. If only the Ampharos, like, stone that it got wasn't blue, as far as I remember, and it was red. Just as the one that Espion has in the forehead. Real. By the way, right now, I swear to God, I'm not understanding if I'm getting quick encounters for a mask or if I'm paying so few attention that this is still the previous one, but this is still the previous one, like 100%. Alright, so I gotta count Cresselia and that's it. That's a good question, Salah. One of the many. No, unfortunately. One of the few legendaries that you can't go for in Dialga and Soulsilver. Yeah, Espion is a great Pokemon, I agree. 45 on the Dialga, by the way. That's a tough comparison, actually. As a child, I've always been preferring Umbreon. Always. Espion kinda matches more my style of Pokemon, so a Pokemon, I mean, not a defensive Pokemon. But if we are talking about the design, I think that Umbreon presents itself in Gen 4 in such a good way. Actually, I might still go for Umbreon, but they were close, like just as Raikou and Entei, I would say. One day I might be saying one and the other might be saying the other one. Even if I'm more like, I would say 70% Umbreon, 30% Espion. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see it. Sorry. Hit me up with a turn trick. I see you're desperate. Hold on. Let me see. So I don't know the catch rate when it comes to a quick ball, but from now on, every single Kricketot encounter that you do, you gotta try and toss a quick ball and then do the reset, and that's it. Until you catch one. This is the trick. That's a good question, Luca. It wasn't. Just because there was a problem with the creation trio for my top, actually. Because To me, those three Pokemons are most likely above the majority of the... No, I moved. Don't flee. I mean, don't move. Don't go away, please. I moved again. If I move like Cresselia, I might actually go away. That's why I'm just moving too much. Can I get the encounter? And it moved. Anyway, so like I cut them off from the list basically. But yeah, Dialga first try. Let's go. Nice. Easy. So yeah, I cut down all of them three from my top 10, but they would definitely be in my top 10. No, I pressed again the Cresselia. Anyway. But it is very difficult for me to say like what is the placement for them in my top, because there are two types of tops that I can do. The objectively speaking one and the other. Alright? And in both of them they would be in the top 10. But like I still prefer Gyarados as it presents, even if I'm not saying that Gyarados is objectively better than Dialga, because it isn't, or the entire trio, it isn't. But the vibe that Gyarados in red gives me, with also the other colors that he has, is just above it to me. But this is just like a taste of mine. I think that those three, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, are in the in the top 5 of all times. Better looking Pokemons. Shiny Pokemons, of course. Alright, I gotta skip this encounter. So 68. I got actually lucky because I took many steps, unfortunately. But in general, many times, even if I took like 2 steps, it moved. So, but I mean, hold on, but did you ask me the shiny Dialga? Oh yeah, top 10 shinies. Best legendary designs? I don't agree. Because I think the Lake Trio is pretty poor. And Dialga and Palkia look very good. But the regular colors, and I'm talking about Palkia more right now, is a bit average in my honest opinion. Dialga is very solid, even in the regular form. Then there are Etran and Arceus. I love Etran. Arceus is very good. But the Lake Trio kinda lowers the Gem 4 designs to my eyes. But if I had to pick a generation as the best, might be Owen with the Regis, Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre. Honestly, even if I'm not even the biggest fan of Kyogre, but I mean, to me that one is the how's it called? I had a specific word for it. The weak part of the trio. Because like right now in my mind there was a comparison between Gen 3 and 2 when it comes to the legendaries. The dogs are very solid. but also the Regis are very solid. Then if we gotta compare Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza to Lugia and OO, if you compare OO to, I mean, if I compare OO to Kyogre, that to me are the two weak ones. Kyogre looks better than that. And then, I mean, are we really comparing Rayquaza and Groudon together with Lugia? Like, I mean, so yeah, like I would be excluding Gen 1 just because there are few legendaries actually, even if the birds are very good. And also Murubar, to me, they are probably below Gen 2. I would say Gen 3 and 2 are the best ones when it comes to legendary designs. Doing like, I mean, I'm doing a brainstorming right now, like it's not that I have them in front of me, but unless I forgot anything. Oh, there's also Regigigas from Gen 4. Cool, but not enough. There are actually so many legendaries in Gen 4. I mean, from Gen 4. No, I'm not a fan. I don't like the colors that he got on. Yeah. But I'm not saying it doesn't look great. It is a great Pokemon, but I think it is the weakest one. Lugia is 100 times better in my honest opinion. Yeah, oh, Shiny is insane. Tier S plus, my honest opinion. It is just colored in the perfect way. And something that helps OO looking better to my eyes is that the sprite that I got in Argon and Soulsilver is amazing, and is the only one that I experienced in the end, because I mean, I never hunted for it in Gen 3, so... Point is that, like, not only talking about the sprite, but like when it comes to a Pokemon, like I try not to think only about the sprite, but I try to think about how it would be looking on the show, even if I didn't see it. So like how the Pokemon would be presenting itself in the overworld. And I've always felt like OO was a bit unproportional when it comes to the head in particular, and the neck. But it has been a while since I've been looking at it, so I don't even know. But I think that Kyogre looks better than that in the regular form. By the way, I've been sleeping on a lot of messages actually. Yeah, exactly. The Elect Trio ruins Gen 4. But it is what it is. I'm not even like an hater of the trio. Like, I just think they are probably the worst legendaries ever. By the way, there are also Fion and Manaphy from Gen 4. There are so many legendaries. I forgot about them. And again, they are extremely mid. And there are also Darkrai Shamy, bro. No, they are mythical. And also Manaphy is mythical. And what is Fion? Is Fion no, it is not mythical. only Manaphy is mythical. I don't know what Fion is. Anyway, I guess he's a legendary. I mean, like, honestly, I don't really do any... I don't really split legendaries from mythicals, so I should also be considering Darkrai and Shaymin. But I don't know, like, it seems extremely unbalanced to be and unfair to be comparing Gen 4 with like 15 shiny 15 legendaries to the other generations that got like 5 or 6 at best. Anyway, so let's cut down Darkrai and Shaymin. Even if like Shaymin is extremely mid as a legendary when it doesn't come to the Sky form. Darkrai, I mean, is my father. Oh, also Gen 3 there is also the Oxys. Now Gen 3 100% first place, like no debate. I don't remember if Mew is from Gen 3 or Gen 1 actually. No, it is Gen 1. Gen 1. But I mean Mew is an average legendary in my honest opinion, so... By the way, Jirachi and Celebi are mythicals. By the way, I removed from my mind like all the mythicals. Well, I was thinking about the legendaries. I don't think that Charizard is overrated. Also because I don't think that anyone thinks that one is the best shiny ever. I mean, no one that actually tries to judge the shinies on a proper way. So not just a random Pokemon fan that isn't actually a true Pokemon fan. Just a Pokemon random person that actually says shiny Charizard. I don't really think that people actually celebrate Charizard this much as a shiny. They do, like, it is a very good shiny. Better than Umbreon. But I don't think there is anyone that is actually saying that one is the best looking shiny ever. Anyway, I think it should have stayed black. I mean, no. It was purple. I think it is right for it to go black because it looks better, but honestly I dislike when the color of the shinies change in the time, so I kinda agree with you, but I think that the black one looks better than the purple one. Also, there was a Fion debate, I didn't know. They literally wrote something like pseudo-mythical, alright. Alright, good to know. So it is a mythical, fair enough. By the way, Shaymin also covers that role. He's also a 100 in each stat, and he's a mythical. And I think he looks better than Manaphy, but it is my taste. By the way, Jizzy, when it comes to the to a comparison between Rayquaza and Charizard as the shiny form, the reason that there is this much of changing in the end. Rayquaza just got a bit of gold, but I mean, like the shiny is pretty similar. I don't remember which are the other colors that Charizard features in the shiny form. I don't think it is total black. Where in the wings? Oh, hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, oh bro, like I could use Charizard is overrated, bro. Bro, Charizard is a TLS shiny. Not even lying, just as Rayquaza is, like, bro. I forgot about it having the red wings, by the way. There is also, I mean, like, no, bro. I didn't really have Charizard in front of my, in my eyes. Like, I didn't really have it in my mind with all the features. What are we even talking about? Shiny Ampharos is another insane shiny. Bro, yeah, after having checked Charizard again, yeah, Rayquaza and Charizard are pretty similar actually. They got the same concept on. Black Dragons, they also got a side color that looks broken in the comparison, in the combination, sorry. Like if we try and talk objectively, if one is tier S, the other one also is. But they might even be more than tier S, unironically. Like, what do you want to see more than a freaking black dragon that actually blows fire? Like, I mean... I really didn't remember about the color of the wings. Even if I unironically drew a freaking shiny Charizard and it took me 2 months and I colored it, one of the few drawings that I colored, but I still didn't remember about it. The point is that I didn't... Anyway. No, yeah, I mean, but up to a certain point, I mean, like, in the end, we can just split the top 5 of, I mean, when it comes to our tastes, and then we can try and talk about the actual shine and judging the shine. Then we are not actually, I mean, experts when it comes to art and like color combinations, I guess, but with a bit of thinking behind it, we can get to a solution. But I mean, in the end, as much as you try and be objective, my way to judge shinies might be different from others. I mean, is different from others, most likely. But I mean, at least I try to follow like specific features every time, and I think it is a pretty solid way to judge them, I guess. I really am the least fan of blasters, unfortunately. Back then I was thinking about it being worst. Right now I think it is better than I was thinking before, but I still think it's pretty average as a Pokemon. The shiny form is even worse, to my side. I agree, it is a very solid one. Unfortunately, light blue is extremely... is so much of a side color on that Pokemon. There is something that I had in mind, but before sharing this mind, I gotta check it again. Because there is a specific part of the body that I would have changed in light blue, and I would have liked to see how it was looking, actually. Let me check if I still agree with that mind. Yeah, so basically I would have made part of the black features that it got on the body being light blue. For example, the ring that it got around the wrist and the ring that it got around the legs, and also the line that goes like vertical through the chest. Probably the last feature was like optional. So I don't know if the line in the middle of the chest, like I would have made it that color. I should see and see if I would like it. But the 4 rings, 100%. $78. Bro, the crabs are pure evil. I think that only Ring agrees on these. Encounter, very good. This one was needed actually. I've been slowing the process a lot. Another Pokemon that I would have applied, I mean, I would have at least tried to apply the same thing that I said for Electivire to is Zapdos actually in the shiny form. But Zapdos got a problem actually that Electivire doesn't have. I mean, with the coloring that I would have given him. And that problem is that like by coloring the rings of Electivire of light blue, it would have still had a bit of black that are like the part on the back and also like on the face and like the end and the feet. Zapdos, like the only black thing that got are the wings. I mean the back of the wings, and that's it. So if I'm making that thing being light blue, then there is no like dominant color. And to me, the dark colors are the dominant ones. So I don't know if it will work actually. But I think they could have applied something very shining to Zapdos. Let me check again this price. Because there might be... No, yeah. Like if you're coloring like... I don't know, burst. I mean, hold on. I double clicked on the chat. It became huge. No, why, bro? Like, it didn't give me this vibe at all. I mean, that one was an understandable thought considering the wave of trolls that actually joined the stream at some point. But no, I wasn't expecting it. No, but don't worry, Jizzy. Like, Thiago just had PTSD because of the people, because of like a couple people that actually joined my streams that were extremely suspicious and ended up being extremely suspicious. To me, the colors that it got on, I mean, the way it is colored is enough for it to be anything more than tier A. Unfortunately, it is extremely. I mean, it is higher than the other Pokemons that are part of the tier A. I'm a big fan of Electivire. For example, I think that Magmortar is ahead in the shiny form. But something that I mean, an opinion that I don't share anymore with what I've been saying the past year, in which I was saying that Moltres and Moltres and Magmortar were the same. Because when I was doing my top 10 favorite shinies, I inserted only one of the two, and it was Magmortar. But I don't agree anymore with it. I think that Moltres looks better, and they are not the same. They got the same concept on, but Moltres just got the flames out of the body. That is something that Magmortar doesn't have, and it is a plus. Too. So in the end it was you, Salah. I knew that. In the end you never confirmed it, but I knew that. But I swear that the account that was featuring the shiny Etran, bro, was actually typing things that you never typed. It was like, you put on such a good mask, actually. And also, like, you didn't write anything in that freaking stream, because didn't you say also in that stream that you were about to be absent during that stream? I knew that. Can I get the encounter? There we go. 83. For real? He actually has like 4 phones right now. He's typing from every phone. Bro. What kills me is that you're literally subscribed to my channel from like every single account. Oh no. When airport stopped working, then the airport account is gonna be summoned. $84. Yeah, for real. Most accurate, bro. It's also the same mic that I am using right now on the profile picture. Yeah, right? But wait, 16 encounters to go. Today I wanted to get a bit more actually, because at some point I would like to get a bit more, because I gotta get to 500 out of 4 sessions, and yesterday I got 100. So the problem is that I gotta wake up. So I will try and see if I can get to 10. Let's see if I can try hard here. There we go. 85. Bro, like, how do you think I could believe you? You just like dropped all the accounts that you have. And one of them is literally a regular e-tron. No, bro, like I'm getting trolled like the worst way ever. It is ring, bro. It is ring. And I knew that it was ring, bro. I also knew that it was Sutter. I knew that it was everyone. Bro, but I was like... It is ring. I'm betting my house it is ring. Dialga check. Imagine I'm finding a shiny. Bro. No, bro. No, bro, you would be killing me right now if you were telling me so. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Now if I know that the entire chat is just out there. No, bro. Like, right now, like, only... Literally... 86. No, that would be like... That would be, bro, like a mental breakdown. I would like imagine, like, out of like the 1 year and 1 month that I've been streaming every day, I was only able to reach out to Salah, bro. Bro. But no, I'm sure that at least Eli isn't Salah, because Eli has been commenting the video since like 2022 or like early 2023, and Salah told me that he found out about the channel in 2024. So 87. Let me, bro, but why did it go on by 2, bro? I pressed it once, bro. Let's skip the next one. By the way, like, I swear I haven't been laughing that way in a while. Or, I mean, if Salah is actually every single person of, I mean, that tunes these streams, that tunes to these streams, it means that he has found many shinies, actually. $88, because I gotta skip this one. Don't worry, bro, don't worry. Get well. See you tomorrow. If you are feeling better. Have a good night, bro. Thank you so much for being with us. By the way, I literally said I wasn't counting this one, and then I counted it. Bro, like, Bro. I will have to skip the next one. By the way, let me see the screenshot Sarah sent me. Oh, very interesting. So, Farsick26, AirPods, Shiny Trico, microphone, and Aurelio De Laurentiis. Alright. That, I mean, for those of you who didn't know that, he's just like the manager. I don't even know what is the definition of it. Like, I don't know. The owner of Napoli, the team, or at least was. I don't know if it still is. President. All right. So I gotta skip this encounter. I will repeat it until I skip it. I gotta skip the encounter. I gotta do that. I can do that. I'm confident about the fact that I can do that. So now I will not be pressing the button to go on. Alright. But I will for mask. So it is 10 past 11. No, yeah, I should be able to get to 10 without going too late. Dialga check. $90. Masquerain went Masquerain went pretty good today, didn't it? I started from 76. Yeah. Last repel for mask. So then the usual SARS kit and we reset. $91. Alright, so Sarskit. Imagine like a Masquerain now, as always. By the way, why is the freaking Unpheasant? And also, it kills me that you actually sent me the picture of all the potential accounts. By the way, another Sarskit because I'm an idiot. The picture of all your accounts, and like now you just showed me like another one, and this means you're actually changing the names, not all the accounts. So that Etron might definitely be you, and that picture doesn't prove anything. That's what you're saying. I think that the favorite shiny of Evil Jesus might actually be Minccino. That I think that it is my least favorite one, I guess. The rubber band of the Cresselia device just like flew away. And actually applying the freaking rubber band to this device in particular is the worst thing ever, because right now the keyboard is actually placed over the cables of the capture cards. So it's not the most comfortable thing, but we did it. Hoping it doesn't take off as a plane. Free counter? No. No, I had it back. There we go, 93. Yeah, rubber bands are dangerous. So, Shiny Audino isn't bad. The point is that the Pokemon is bad, but the Shiny is pretty fair. I mean, trying to detach the Pokemon from the Shiny, that sometimes is worth it doing, but other times it isn't. I can partially agree. Like, I still think that that Pokemon could have changed it more, but they didn't do a bad job, I would say. '94. Dialga check. And also Mask. So yeah, evil me. And I mean, if I'm finding a Shiny Pheasant, I hope for it to be the male one, bro. Take it as an offense. Cinchino, I don't even remember how it looks. Light pink. I mean, way lighter than Minccino, right? Anyway, Minccino, the lowest tier, literally. I honestly think it is disgusting. Like, I don't... I'm sorry, I apologize to all the Minccino enjoyers, but... $95. Let me check Cinchino, just to be sure. I'm not punishing an innocent Pokemon. But I mean, Cinchino, like, the point is that Minccino also looks extremely bad, like, as a Pokemon, to me. Cinchino is already more... I mean, saying nobile is too much. Oh, no. No, Minccino is fair. Cinchino, sorry. Cinchino is fair. Oh, yeah. Not bad. But also, like, the Pokemon, I never disliked Cinchino as a Pokemon. Again, saying that it is a nobile Pokemon, like, it kind of gives me that vibe, but nobile Pokemons are others. Like, B-Sharp, for example. But the shiny form looks pretty good, actually. Yeah. Terrible. But yeah, Pokemon that I've been hating. I mean, I love the Pokemon. Is Altaria. Because I used it on a playthrough in Emerald or Ruby and Sapphire. I don't remember in which one of those four. It is freaking unplayable, bro. I don't know what to say. It is just super bad. And it pissed me off a little bit. Just trying to give a chance to different Pokemons from the ones that I was used to use. Bro, I wish I could go back. Ayuk. Bro, crazy shenanigans happened today. And I mean, none of those is a shiny. Apart from the shiny and pheasant. This is me stretching my fingers before beating Evil Jesus. Bro, like, everyone right now is a freaking Saturn account. He's also using a VPN to change the IP. I mean, that's right. Encounter, let's go. 97. Now, basically, since I bought the microphone arm, like, it happens that sometimes considering that the mic is unironically on the way through the mouse for me, so sometimes I consider that I gotta, like, I move the ends, etc. Like, at the beginning it was happening that I was punching the mic by mistake. So that's it. Because, like, previously it never have been an issue, because, like, I've always kept the mic extremely far away from me, so there was no way for me to touch it. But now for it to be working the way it is, like it needs to be close to my mouth. So there's also like it is also in danger. Like I can actually punch it like out of nowhere. But I mean, for now, like I think I'm getting used to it. The tough spot is when I get a shiny, actually, because I don't know what I'm doing with the ends. Like, because like when I get the shiny, the ends are actually on the console. So like, and the point is that I don't really even know what I do with the ends when I get the shiny, because like the webcam only captures like my face, basically, not my ends, unless I like just like put them up, you know. But so yeah. Might even be that at some point like I get a very cool Shiny Cresselia and I destroy the entire mic and I ruin the video, and that would be pretty unfortunate. But no, it is impossible. But in general, I don't think I'm not even like moving my hands too much in the moment I get this shiny, actually. Because the only thing I can connect to with my mind is that every single time I'm mounting for something, when I'm mounting like with 4 devices, or like I'm getting the random encounters that are like just mismatched encounters, even if I get the shiny with my hand, I still get the last encounter if I didn't get the encounter in every single device. So it means that I'm actually not moving the ends too much if I get the shiny. I mean, when I get the shiny, even if I can't see them. See ya, Tiago. See you tomorrow if you're able to tune. Have a good one. And thank you so much for being our company, of course. You know, I really thought about this. And I think it would be very cool, actually. 98. Problem is that it is not the easiest to insert such a thing on a layout that already is featuring the chat and 4 devices with the face cam decounters. Like right now, I'm already struggling with all this stuff that is on the layout, and also the feature that you can see for Masquerain, so the box that actually shows the information about the hound, kinda is a bit wasted on this hound, actually, because in the end, like it is taking years. Like it was at first, when I thought about it, it was meant for it to be something that was like changing frequently, because I was getting the Pokemon frequently, but in the end I decided to go into Masquerain, because at first Masquerain should have been a Smeargle, that's why. And like I would have liked to see all the Pokemons changing and always providing the informations about the hound. In the end, it ended up being Masquerain. I still kept it because all of this to say that I wanted to introduce that feature more into my layouts. Not always, because it depends. But all of this to say again that it is already an additional feature that doesn't help. So, and also another little thing is that it wouldn't be too aesthetic as a thing to show, even if it would be very interesting, because I mean, in the end, like the end movement is very important, actually, and I would like to show it. Also because like I don't know like how many people there are out there that actually hound the way I hound, because every single time I was seeing someone hounding, like all the devices were on a line and they were just approaching the devices that way, but I'm not. Like I've never been doing that. So it might even be helpful to others if they want to try. So it would be like a very interesting feature, actually. Also because every single time I'm mounting for something different, I'm placing devices in a different way. So it would really be cool. But there is also the problem that I unironically don't have other slots on the PC that I can connect to, like with an additional camera. But I think I can get away with one actually. But I would need to try and see if my PC will actually be able to handle all this stuff that he's actually handling already right now, because I really don't know how it didn't explode already. Even if he's a powerful PC, bro, like hosting a stream with all these devices attached to the PC is crazy. Anyway, I will consider again doing that, because I mean yours is a right point actually. Free encounter, kinda. 42. I will try and get 10 more so that we can get a bit of advantage. Dialga check. By the way, I was about to crash, and honestly, I wouldn't have even get this pissed off. Because in the end, like, I just got to 42. So if there was a good moment to crash, it was the one that just passed. But I mean, we didn't. So we're getting the last 10 counters. Chilling. I did actually think the same. And lately my hotspot hasn't been working too good actually, so I don't even think that, I mean, using the hotspot would have saved the whole thing. Oh yeah, let me see. Yanmega is a very good looking Pokemon. You know, I remember that the pink was way more purple than pink actually. This is a way better shine than I remembered. But might it be that there is like another generation that is featuring it being purple? Because I mean, this one is like an high tier shine actually. I really didn't remember it was looking this way. Let me check if I made it up in my mind or if there is actually something that exists. No, it seems like I invented it. Then I was completely wrong actually. That's very nice actually. No, yeah, like this one might like definitely be even a tier S shiny to my eyes. In the end, it got like very freaky colors. That is something that like a dragonfly kinda has, so it makes sense to be the way it is. These are very solid shiny. I would even say better than Yarma. I swear I remember that the pink was purple. But there is no way to find a Yanmega in the wild apart from the rustling grass, right? Free counter. Easy. All two. By the way, next stream I feel a Spiritomb. I really feel like that one is gonna be below alpha odds. Free encounter. This is the third one back to back, isn't it? All three. I mean, I'm not complaining. This will be a good find. There's one out in Gem 5 that I can't wait to do, but I really don't know when I will do it. That is removing the lock from Dragonite and soft resetting for it. That's where I wanna do it. Oh, 4. Masquerain really hasn't been disappointing me today. It went very smooth. I don't think I really had any drought in terms of encounters today. There were times in which I was committing 5 replays without an encounter, but this time I feel like they were pretty frequent. No, like all the Pokémons from the Hidden Grottos are locked. So you gotta remove it, like I know for a fact. About Entei, and Suicune, like I don't know how the Zoroark event works, but I also knew that Zoroark was locked. I don't know about Entei, and Suicune. I didn't even know you could find them. I don't know how it works. But I remember I saw a video about Zoroark being shiny locked and you gotta use the removal. I would have to cheat so many ounces in the future, bro. I didn't really have in my plans going for Zoroark, but why not? I mean... That's very good, Jizzy. All of them... all of the encounters collected today, or... Because there are many encounters, actually. Alright, so... By the way, very weird, like, those one can be shiny, or Zoroark can't, unless you remove the shiny lock. And if you remove the shiny lock, you can hunt for those ones, and then they turn into Zoroark, and he is also shiny. Like, is this what you mean? Interesting. The only thing that I remember about Zoroark is that I saw a video. I didn't see the video. I read the title and it was saying shiny lock removal. That's all I know. Oh, 6. By the way, I can tell you that tomorrow and the day after I will be on 100%. So the next session for Spiritomb is closed. So the next shiny is closed because I really feel it. Nice. But are you defeating all the trainers and everything? Like, are you actually completing the game? Or you are rushing the game? Because, I mean, I feel like if you were rushing the game, you would already be... I mean, more in depth, right? 07? Alright. But it's still a good pace, actually, already the 5th one. But also, like, once you get to the 5th one, like, you... Oh, no, there's also there is the route with the water in which there are so many trainers, actually. That you already beaten. Then there is the Ampharos stuff. But no, you get to the... No. So you already did the alright. I was getting confused. I mean, that is very good, actually. That one takes a while. I mean, then there is the 6th gym that is free. If you have a Charizard. But even if you don't, like... Oh, 8. Do I want to get to 15? Yeah, let's get to 15. Then I will go off stream. Because I gotta do a couple of things before going to bed. As always. Every time I end up going to bed at 1. Oh, 9. Yeah. That one is annoying. But at least you will be able to take a picture with all your shiny team in the Team Rocket suite. That, I mean, with a Yanmega and a shiny Charizard isn't the worst. 10. So last 5 and then we are done for today. And tomorrow... tomorrow I gotta get 130 actually if I wanna get to 500. At least, even more actually. But we will see, I will try. I mean, it is helpful. By the way, what is the nature of your Charizard? Because mine was bashful, I think. He's neutral too, right? Oh no, right. And what is the one that I confused it? With? Their traits are very similar actually, with the names. Oh, RT. Yep. Mask. Hi Pokemon. Good afternoon. How are you doing? 11. Am I speaking this low, bro? Did I just say slow, bro? Anyway, by the way, guys, tell me if I'm talking too low. Sorry, because I'm not aware of that actually. And also I still gotta understand like how how to go with my voice with this mic. Anyway, give me a sec. I think in Jump 5 this water line is really good. I agree. Just Livan is the weak point. Barciwaddle is good. The phase 1 is broken. And I really was like underestimating it. Then I took a closer look to it and it looks very good. I would say first place out of the line, the phase 1, then Barciwaddle and then Livani. That is very anonymous to me. I really wouldn't dislike finding the phase 1 one day, but like I want to do something with the darker grass in Jump 5. I still don't know what, but I'd like to. I don't know. Like at some point, I will build a journey around it. Something strange as always, but I still don't know. Oh, let's go. Good to hear that. I don't know if I already counted this encounter for Mask, but I don't know. I will count it. I guess that there is one that I left behind one day in these 2 months, so if I did, now I caught up on it. By the way, last 3 encounters, let's see. We're slowly getting to the odds, by the way. So far total we got like 87, 10Ks, 11Ks. And of course no shiny, but I mean I was expecting it. No worries. I prefer the first phase. I think it is very solid. Swalloon, then Sewaddle, and then Livani, that I think is pretty poor, as far as I remember. But I mean, I guess I gotta take another look to it, considering that I didn't remember about Yan Mega. But like, I mean, I saw it pretty recently actually. So let me see. 13. Dialga check close. Let me see Livani. No, yeah, Livani, no. Yeah. Dialga check. I'll tell you right away. I'm gonna take another look to Swalloon just to see. So considering the lore that there is behind the Pokemon, the way they made it being shiny is very good actually, and it also like all together, like all the colors put together feel very strange to me actually. And I mean by saying strange I mean like unusual and uncommon. There is something that, I mean, as I've been saying in the past streams too, I started to pay attention to thanks to Ring actually. He told me that he was also judging that feature, and I might agree on it being interesting. And the feature is that, I mean, if a color is uncommon or not, color combination or stuff like that, and seeing why it's put together with the red eyes. Even if, so I'm not the biggest fan of green in general, especially that shade of green, but the overall Pokemon looks extremely solid. I think it would be a waste for it to be a tier A, but I don't know if I would insert it into the tier S. I still feel like, I don't feel like there is anything that it is missing. Probably they could have changed it a little bit, the color of the, I mean, that green actually, but it makes sense in the end with the concept of the shiny in the end. With the concept of the Pokemon, sorry. It being like a green that is like a bit, like that is not vibrant, you know. Makes super sense actually. So like the Pokemon is as it should be. But this kind of seems a bit of a Umbreon scenario. So it couldn't be better, but still doesn't have everything to get to the tier S. But I would put this one above Umbreon probably. I mean, I think Umbreon looks leaner than these, but the point is that these Pokemon just work extremely good. Even if that green is that green in the end. Not the best thing to see, but kind of an Umbreon scenario, I would say. I don't know about Sewaddle. I would still go for the tier A, honestly. I don't know if anything from that line deserves the tier S. But in the end, I like when it comes to my I mean, me judging the shinies, like tier A is still extremely high. Like I also inserted Elective in the tier A, that to me is a very good shine. I just have so many tiers actually. Bro, keep it up. You just started. You might just get to 70,000 as Sater did. That might not be the best thing to tell you, but I mean, that's the truth. So just, I mean, stick to the game plan and bring it on. This last encounter is taking years, but it is okay, because I would still have to wait for the Dialga, so... Yeah, but like also, for example, the tier B. Tier B, to me, is still above average. The average, and to me, average is like 5 out of 10, so it's something that is not sufficient at all, is the tier C. So the tier B still is decently great. So tier A is even pretty good. I don't know. I will give it another look after the encounter. If I can get it. Since I can't. There we go. So last encounter for Cresselia and for Dialga, and potentially for Masquerain. If he decides to please us with his own presence. So 15. And while I go left and right with Mask, I check Livani once again. I don't know where to put it right now, but something below B, I would say. So when it comes to judging the how much the color fits the Pokemon, I don't know if there is a meaning behind the green being colored that way. I don't think it looks the worst. But like I still didn't understand exactly like the way I place the Pokemons in the tiers that are below B. But I would say tier B in this one. If I check the one from Gen 6, it is even worse. No, like from Gen 6, like it is very bad actually. Gen 5 is already, it still is decent. So yeah, tier B. Yeah, to me, yeah, Patrat is TRS in my honest opinion. I think he's one of the best looking shinies from Gen 5. Anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. I gotta go. I will catch you tomorrow. Same hour, same channel, same amount. Not same encounters, because I'll try and get more actually, because yeah, I only got 2 streams left on Cresselia and there are a bit of encounters to do. So thank you so much. I will catch you tomorrow.